This is probably the cheapest that you have.
I think if you decide to build here, you have to. This is such a peaceful and quiet location. Apart from being, what do you think about the price?
The price is 20. Oh, you can see the mountains and the sea at the same time.
And what I like about this place, it's surrounded by...
Let me tell you, it's the same size, but it's bigger.
Today we are continuing our search to find the land for our potential house. We are here in Crete, Greece, in Hania area. I think it's about 30 minutes drive from Hania.
And we're gonna show you what 29,000 euro can buy you here in Crete, Greece. So let's have a look.
The entrance is from here.
Okay.
We have to continue a little bit. This way. So this one is considered like a road. Exactly, it's a road.
Is this a private road or it's a public one?
To every plot.
Okay.
We use it all together. And the entrance is exactly right here, next to the first one.
Oh, you can see the mountains and the sea at the same time.
Exactly. So this is the entrance. One, okay. The size is 560 square meters.
It's like a triangle.
Like this.
Do you remember the other one?
Approximately
The same, but it was different.
It was
Because I
very
feel
long.
like this one is bigger.
If you want to build something, I suggest you to build it at the beginning of the block. Because of the height, and you can build something until 8 meters.
8 meters.
8 meters.
Well, if you build it there, you can have down,
Ah.
you can have basement.
Yeah.
Of course you can.
Okay, I see.
And this is a buildable one. It's in the urban plan. Yeah.
How much can you build on it?
240.
Okay, so half of it is enough.
Or maybe you can build 2 houses.
Yeah, no, it's we don't have the money for that. So I was wondering about the road. That road ends here in front of the house. So if you clean everything, you can come with the car.
Absolutely, of course.
So we can do something like to come with the car.
If you want to build it by your own. I mean, like the entrance.
We like to use the road because we're not gonna leave the car over there.
Okay, electricity.
Very close, right there.
Okay.
So we can connect to water, electricity, and is there like sewage? Like
Septic from Romania.
Romania.
I don't know how it's called in Greece.
So like for the toilet to drain everything.
How is it in Greece?
In Greek,
Yeah.
Vostros.
Is there something like that here?
That
You have to create your own.
Oh, there is no such a thing in the villages.
Exactly.
So this is something you would get in what kind of land? The toilet draining system and everything.
So if you're not in town, you don't have.
Yeah, you
Blank.
don't have this.
That-
Okay. So as you come from the main road over there, this is where the road ends. This is where we parked, and the land is somewhere here on the side. So in order to get to the land, the plot is in between other plots. I think there are like 3 other plots around it, so it's kind of like a triangle shape.
Yeah, we might have 3 neighbors.
So this is where the road starts to get to the plot. It's not cleaned, obviously. How many meters you would say?
20.
About 20
30.
meters of this kind of road.
It's a dirt road.
And
Look at this dirt road.
yeah, you just have to squeeze in here. I think if you decide to build here, you have to clean it and
Yeah, you have to
make
clean
sure you
it.
can get with the car. Ow.
I did it on the last episode.
I think it belongs like to, it's a public space. It's for the people that have these plots. Yeah, so the road is like, let's say 20 meters, and then you get to the plot. It needs to be cleaned. It has trees, it has things on it, so it's a bit hard to see the actual size and everything, but I think we can get a pretty good idea about the place. Yeah, so this is where it starts. Here is the entrance. Here at the beginning there is a bit of a slope, which from what we understand is not that bad in this particular situation, because this means you can start building from this level, and then
7
you get
meters up.
7 meters up, right?
Instead of building from the
I think it was 8.
the lower part, you can start to build from this level 7 meters height, and down you can have a basement. So
And
it's
this
not-
way you have more. You have this beautiful view with the mountains behind, and also you can see a little bit of the sea, so
Yeah,
you
you-
can actually get a bit of sea view.
No, this is the best view.
We saw, yeah.
We only saw one land, so here you get sea view,
Yeah.
you get some hills, and you get the Lefka Ori again. There.
And what I like about this place is, again, it's surrounded by olive trees. On all the sides, everybody has olive trees, and I think this is really nice. It's such a peaceful and quiet location. Apart from being close to the airport, which we don't know exactly how noisy it will be. Where we live now, we are still quite close to the airport, like 15 minutes drive, and we don't really mind. It's not that bad. We don't hear it that loud.
We don't know the sound pollution that is here. Let's get down and go in.
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's see. So basically, it's 560 square meter, and
It's a triangle shape.
kind of a triangle. But if you look at it, it looks like a square. Yeah, let's
get
see.
down. Let's get down. Let's get down to business. Ah. There are some rocks here again.
Yeah, I think this is the highest point of the land. This right here, and I think this would be the best area to build. Yeah, but it looks pretty nice. I mean, I like the view. I like the, you know, how it's surrounded by all the nature here, and it's so quiet and peaceful.
The area is first of all safe and it's very quiet.
Very quiet, but it's near the airport,
It's near there.
so you can hear the.
Sometimes, yes.
The plains.
This is probably the cheapest that you have.
It is. But you can build, of course. But it depends.
This one near is buildable as well, or you don't know?
It can build, but it's not for sale.
No, we were thinking maybe if they build.
Yeah, who can build near us?
Yes.
I'm curious, can you lift a drone in the sky? Because I saw on your website,
Yes.
because near airport it's a bit tricky.
We have to ask for permission.
Okay, that's fine. Do you have a lot of interest in this land?
Another couple.
Another couple?
Another couple.
If you put the house there, you have to do it like straight.
No, you can level just that portion and then you put a ramp or something.
So you don't have to make.
You have to straight it when you build where you build the house.
Only over there.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think that an engineer.
An engineer will tell us more about this one. So this is a single owner, one.
A lady.
It's on the market for a long time.
2.5 months now.
Yeah, from the moment we give you the deposit.
Yeah. How long it takes?
Let's say maybe 2 months.
That sounds fast from what we heard.
This plot was 29, and then on top of that, how much is the agency and
The agency for all the properties, all the plots that are from 100 down is 3,000 plus VAT. The notary now takes, let's say, 1%.
1% of the 29,
Usually.
and the tax for the amount 3% for the amount the government has in their books. Is this much higher than it is the real price we pay, or
Usually it's almost the same.
And if you want to pay, it's better to do it cash or bank transfer.
bank transfer? Okay.
Needs to be a bank from Greece or can
So
be
it-
one from Romania.
No. So you have to create
A bank account.
bank account here in Greece.
And we get a copy in English of the contract in general, and before we sign, so we can understand.
Usually it is only in one language. We can ask it from the beginning to write
To
it
do
in
it in.
English. Yes.
Oh, that's
Of
nice.
course.
And what is the process like? So
We go with the
offer,
lawyer,
or-
he will check everything.
Yes.
We go with whatever we need to. Then we
And
put
then
an
you have to
offer.
proceed, yes, exactly. And then you have to proceed with the deposit.
The deposit.
And to tell me which notary do you prefer?
We will choose the notary
Yes,
or the.
Yes, you. Your choice. Only yours.
I was just thinking if the seller can choose the notary or we choose the notary,
You.
the buyer.
Goodbye.
It's nicer than the other one. I mean, I like it more.
It's because it feels very spacious.
It's bigger.
Yeah, it's just I think it's hard to tell because of this, but I think it's
Let me tell you, it's the same size, but it's bigger.
I like that they don't have high buildings here, and it doesn't feel very crowded.
They don't have yet. In 2 years. Is the property market growing in Crete?
Yes,
So
absolutely. It goes like this.
Yeah, right?
It's investment as well.
It's good to buy
Growing
property
in.
now.
And maybe later if you change your mind, you can sell it.
Yeah, you can actually build up to 280, I think, or something like that. I think it's 60% coverage you can have here.
Obviously, we won't have money to build half of it. I mean, I don't know if we have money to build something.
Yeah, so this is where the land ends, here at the fence. And I think this is the first neighbor here on this side. And then there is another one here that has this
Olive trees.
one.
You have animals here. I think you need to take that into consideration when you buy a land, what your neighbors are doing.
Yeah, it
'Cause
seems
if
like
you
it's
have
an old building here.
If you have sheep here, you will hear that sound and that smell throughout the whole day.
What kind of animals do you think they have? Because there is nothing here.
Sheep.
Yeah, it depends where you build as well, because you're not gonna sit here. Or you think you're gonna feel it?
You're definitely gonna feel it, but if you build here, you're gonna feel it more. If you build there, you're gonna feel it less. You're gonna hear it.
Our neighbors are home.
Yeah.
Let's check them out.
So to have sheep as a neighbor, I don't think it's ideal.
Yeah, but it feels very, very spacious. I mean, and look, you have another mountain over there. I think you're surrounded by landscape here.
I'm thinking of floods because you are surrounded by mountains. It's a low point, so
But how often does the flood happen?
I don't know,
here?
maybe
Like,
never.
It's raining a few days a year. Like, this is not an area where it rains a lot. Another good point is that you can connect it to water, to the electricity. Obviously, because it's in the village, there is no
Sewage, yeah.
sewage.
You will need to build your own septic, and that's okay. You have plenty of experience, like none.
Yeah, we don't have any experience in building, and you might be surprised to hear, but we are planning actually to do a lot of DIY. So,
We don't have any building experience, neither of us, but we plan to do a house with no experience, so just stay close to see what happens
it's
next.
gonna be at least funny. For you, not for us.
For me, it's funny every day, whatever, until it's
Yeah.
not.
What do you think about it? What do you think about the price?
The price is 29,000. I think the fee of the agent, 3,000 plus VAT, 3,750. I think that's a bit expensive.
Yeah, it's on a higher end. Something
Look, I
like
understand this. It's just expensive for us. It's
Yeah.
the best company, I think.
that. Yeah, I think it's one of the best
Yeah,
here
one
in
of the
Crete.
we won't say the name.
Yeah.
No. From what I can see, I would build a house on this corner.
This way you don't get any view.
Why don't I get any view?
If the house is like up to 3 meters, let's say, from your windows, you don't see any of the mountains, any of the sea, you don't see anything. It's
You're
on
right.
one level.
Then you should build it on the high level.
Yeah. But actually, we want to hear your thoughts. We don't have much experience. We don't have any experience. Let me rephrase that. We are really open to any kind of advice. Not that we are forcing you to help us, but if you're kind enough, we would appreciate it. And yeah, if you have any advice, things to look at, things to consider, maybe there are some, hazard things we don't see because we are not familiar with Greece in general. What are the things you have to look into here in terms of safety and, if it's a good deal, if you think it's a good price for what it offers. We want to know what you think about it. I don't think we will put an offer to anything until we get some more opinions. Obviously, we're going to do all the check-ins. Whenever we find a plot that we feel like it's suitable for us, we will hire a lawyer to help us. And yeah, so let us know what you think. Do you think it's a good deal? Do you think it's worth it? Do you see any things that might be an obstacle for us? Let us know. We would really
let us
appreciate
know in
that.
the comments to see what you think about this.
You are part of the journey now. If you are here, if you subscribe to this channel, you are our friend. So we are going to treat you like one.
I think this is it for this video. We hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We really appreciate your support. We really appreciate everything you do. Hit that like for Maya to smile. And hope to see you in the next one. Peace!